ask y'all to open your Bibles to Colossians chapter 3. And I'm going to start off at the 22nd verse. Let me ask y'all. I know we got a lot of people in here that has jobs, and I know everybody got a home, and everybody go to church. But can I ask you, have you ever just got to the point where you just got tired? I know we got students up in here. The students been in school. We got a couple of seniors here. We got some juniors, some sophomores, and they've been in school for 12 and 10, 9 years. I know y'all tired of getting up in the morning, going to school, having to come home and study, just getting tired of it. You know, I know sometimes even here in church, I come to church sometimes and I just don't want to be here. I'm just tired. I just want to stay. Listen, I'm just like y'all. I want to stay in bed on Sunday morning. But you know how it is. Monday through Friday, you got to go into work. And you got to be here. So you got to do that. And then on Saturday morning, you know, not on work Saturday morning. I miss my working on Saturday because on Saturday mornings, my wife got a whole honey-do list. So all day Saturday, I'm doing everything that I didn't do Monday through Friday. So that's a wasted day. And then my only day to sleep in is on Sunday, but we can't because we got to come in here. All right? Somebody ain't set this up right. I just need one weekend in which I can just say, you know what? I ain't got it. Yeah. But even on that weekend, we call those staycations, but we don't take a staycation. And then sometimes it's just a situation in which, you know what? I am tired of people. I am tired of my family. I'm tired of my spouse. I'm tired of these people I work with. I'm tired of pastor and first lady. I'm tired of the musicians. I'm tired of the saints. I'm tired of the AV department. I'm just tired. I don't like nobody. I want to get away from everybody. I know I ain't the only one that feel like that. I just don't. I want to quit. I am tired. I just want to go somewhere. Listen, we went the whole trip on Hawaii, and my wife don't know, but every now and then I would go up on the deck, and I'll be looking for a deserted island. I'm like, okay, maybe we can hide there, and won't nobody be able to bother. No, y'all gonna take my wife with me now. A man should not live alone. We don't know island alone, so we just gonna go. Yesterday we was gonna leave you all by yourself. We would have made sure the mortgage on the house was paid. Y'all would have been set. Because I'm just tired. I can't tell you how many times that I have quit. My wife can tell you, we done went home and I love my wife because my wife is the biggest encourager of me. And she got a good way of doing it too. Sometimes I come home, I'll be like, I'm tired of this, I'm tired of that. And when she do, she just listen. And then she said, then she get with me. This is the funny part. My wife can trick me every time she do the same thing. She get with me, she on board. Yeah, you gonna go ahead and quit. Then she hit me with, but you know God is gonna bless us. And I'd be like, I have to think about that thing. And then, as another friend of mine told me, he said, you know what, sometimes you need to start ministering yourself the same way you minister other people. And one of the things that I always told people in the scripture, we're gonna read it the 22nd verse, because all this is going into this. I always tell people the scripture. And it reads, I'm reading out the NIV version, and I'm gonna tell you why in a minute. It says, servants, do what you're told by your earthly masters. And don't do just the minimum that'll get you by. Do your best. Work from the heart for your real master, for God. Confident that you will get paid in full when you come into your inheritance. Keep in mind always that the ultimate master you're serving is Christ. The sullen servant who does shoddy work will be held responsible. Being a follower of Jesus doesn't cover up bad work. Give honor to the reading of the word. One of the things I always tell people when you get tired with anything is anything you do it as unto God. Yes. It don't really get no simpler than that. And that, for some reason, every time I say that and every time I think about that, it gives me rejuvenation. It gives me an extra burst of energy. Because honestly, I work with computers. Now, most people who don't know about computers think working with computers would be a great thing. Unless you've been working with computers for almost 30 years. It's not great. You know, to me, I can install a printer driver 15 different ways with my eyes closed, half asleep. I mean, I have taken calls from people on the phone in which I just got tired of doing it. I just walk them through it without even looking at it. I'll just say, okay, this is where I want you to go to the start menu. Go to the control panel, look for printers and devices, and then I want you to hit on add printer. I go down to the second one, and I want you to hit where it says create report. Select where it says standard IP address. Now I want you to type in the IP address of the printer, hit next. Okay, did it find the drivers? Oh, it did. Okay, hit next again. Okay, hit finish. All right, now, print up the test page. Okay, now hit okay, hit close. You're all set. 30 years, I've been doing the same thing. I'm tired. And I'm thinking to myself, computers have been around for a long time. How come you don't know what a mouse is? Okay, Sister Evie is a nurse. She's been doing what she's been doing for a long time. So putting a needle in somebody's vein is mundane to her. But then you get somebody new who, like my wife had the hardest problem when she go to the doctor. And I'm sure the Sister Evie like, I've been doing this for 25 years. I think I know how to get blood out of a vein that you can't see. But that's what happens when you do the same thing over and over again. You get tired. And then you got to deal with the people you work with. Listen, didn't you have that same problem last year? I told you last year to leave him. Y'all know how it is. Why you always broke? Every time I see you, you ain't never got no money. I told you to quit going out to the club so much. It's the same. For the last 5 years, it's always the same problem over. Y'all know y'all got co-workers. If they ain't your co-workers, you got family members. I got kids. How many times I got to tell you to clean up your room? Perfect example. Justin had to go out of town. My wife constantly have told all our kids, when you put stuff down, put it in the same place, someplace where you can find it. Well, Justin getting ready to go. He can't find his ID. Why can't you find your ID? I don't know. What is I don't know? Why is that the universal code for all kids? I don't know. They don't know. And I'm banging my head like, okay, but we tell you the same thing over and 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 over. I just want to get away. Because I can't take this more. I quit. I'm done. I'm not going to do it no more. No, but I have found out this is a thing that I always remember about God. If I focus on God and everything that I do, in training up my kids, and going to work, and coming to church, if I say, you know what, I'm not going to go to church this morning for the people. I'm not going to go to church to praise worship. I'm not going to go to church for no other reason than to praise God. When I come in here, it's a different expectation on praising God. I look at my time, so I'm way off of where I wanted to be at, and I'm going to know. And if I go to work, just think about this. If I go to work, and instead of going to work, I say, you know what? I'm going to work today as if God is looking at everything that I do. How much better can your job be? Then on top of that, if you're tuning into God and saying, you know what? I'm going to work as unto God. When the people come up to you with their problems, maybe instead of addressing them the same way we've been addressing them, maybe we're addressing them in a godly way. And because one thing that I have found out and when I minister to other people is that the more I talk about God with them, the better I feel.
All right. Yep.
With 20 minutes and 55 seconds to go. I'm just saying that because I got to keep that in my own mind. Okay, because I'm not going to hold my time. So, I got 3 points that I want to go over today. The 3 points that I'm going to give you all, and I'll go over them. Just want to read it. God, when you do as unto God, God creates a positive reflection of you. My second point is going to be when you keep your when you do as unto God, you keep your focus on God and not man. And my final point is going to be true happiness in life comes through God when you keep you do things as doing unto God. I was saying about how when we go to work, you know, sometimes there has been times, especially now that I work from home most of the time, when I go into work and I meet new people. And this happened 2 weeks ago because I had to go into the office for the whole week. And I had just got finished telling somebody here that everything you do it as unto God. So I goes into work, and I'm talking to a lot of different people, and I'm saying I'm going to be happy, I'm going to be jovial, and everything. And the more happy I am, and the more positive output I'm giving, the more people is directing their path towards God. So I'm talking to one lady, and she was saying how she was at a different church, and she wasn't going to church no more because she was just tired. She wasn't going to do it no more. Me, I decided to encourage her. I'm not going to say nothing bad about it. You know what? And I goes to encourage her about you need to find a church, and every church is not the same, and God's got something for you, and there's so much in you. And I was just telling her what God gave to me, and the more I kept putting into her, the more was coming into me. And then she said, there must be some kind of something in the church. I said, well, you know, and I always say this, I'm just a musician and stuff like that. She said, no, because you're so encouraging. I said, well, you know, the thing is, the body of Christ, we have to encourage each other. And it made me feel good because all of a sudden, she didn't look at me as a computer tech. She looked at me as somebody in the body of Christ. But Christ reflected off me and showed her that way. Now, my thing was, wow. And then the funny thing was, she ended up sending a note to my manager talking about how great a service I gave her. Now, the funny thing is, I really didn't do anything. But she felt great when she left. Because the reflection of me, the reflection of God showed through me, and she's like, oh my goodness, feels so. And then I really realized that my coworker was listening, and he was like, wow, you really do this. You have been doing church all my life. Yeah, you know. I always knew it was something different about you. And I was thinking to myself, wow. And now, it's like, honestly, now, because we short some people, now I got to go back into the office in 3 weeks. I'm looking forward to it. Why? Because the positive reflection that God is showing through me, I was like, okay, I can't wait to go back in and minister to some other people. Now, I'm saying all I say is, because some of y'all don't like that job. I don't like my job. I ain't gonna lie. I want to be rich. I want to be so rich, I can employ all y'all to come over to my house and do absolutely nothing. I pay everybody in here $50,000 a year just to sit around and watch TV. I want to be that rich. I want to be that rich because I am tired of working. But I don't mind going into work ministering to people. I don't mind going to work telling folks how good God is. Because think about this, all of us are really good at our job. So really we can do our jobs in our sleep so we can take time out to minister to some folks and witness to some folks and still do our job and never get in trouble. It's amazing how God set that up for us. Because if we do everything we do as unto God, there will be no feeling bad. But let me go on to my next point because I am not going to go over my time. I'm not going to go over time. Point 2. And I know I'm going a little bit fast, but y'all know me. It feels like I'm going fast. Time, I'm already 14 minutes into this. I talk too much, but that's all right then. Keep your focus on God and not man. One of the things I have to do every year when I go on vacation, I'm glad my wife made me go on vacation because I've been doing this church thing all my life. I'm the type of person I like to mimic the people I love. My favorite singer is Fred Hammond. So every now and then somebody will say, oh, you sound like Fred Hammond. Even though I think they just complimented me, it really makes me feel good. Oh, that's my boy, Fred. Yes. I love Pastor. So therefore, yes, I try to mimic the way he is. But one thing about mimicking folks sometimes is this. You can get too caught up in the man and lose your focus off God. Amen. That's a real danger because there's nothing wrong with wanting to be like somebody. But a lot of times we have to be like God, be like Christ. And so a lot of times when you say, like, just getting up here and serving y'all and trying to give you the word, you know, there are things that Pastor does and Pastor Nicole does, and all ministers do that I would love to do. Ultimately, I want to give y'all the word that God has for you. See, I don't want to do what they do. I want to do what God wants me to do. I have to consistently make sure that you're focused on what God wants you to do. And when you're doing what God doing, because when you do it as unto God and your focus is on God, you are no longer concerned about the foolishness that's going on around you. Yes, you might be temporarily put in a position that you've never have done before, but it doesn't matter if you're doing it as unto God. Give you an example. Sister Kim's not here. None of the hospitality is here. Sister Frida gets pulled into the job of being hospitality for the day. Now, she don't want to have to imitate who Kim is because, you know, no, she wants to say, okay, you know what? I got to do this hospitality thing today. I'm going to do it as unto God. I'm going to do the best job that I can as unto God, and God will take care of the rest. I've seen people fall. I've seen people fall following man. I've seen people who, one well-known one is Jim Jones. I'm still to this day, and I can understand it though. Actually, I can't understand it, but I was trying to figure out for the longest, how can some people be so focused on a man and so much that you're going to drink the Kool-Aid? I mean, first of all, I love Goodson, and I love all y'all. I moved from Buffalo to Charlotte, North Carolina. This happens to be my last destination. If Restoration was to pick up and move to Atlanta, y'all be on your own. I'm not going. And the reason why God has told me to move, and so I want to move. So Jim Jones convinced these folks that, hey, not only is we going to leave America, we're going to go to a whole other country. And we're going to go somewhere deep into the bushes where can't nobody find us. And then I'm going to preach to y'all, and I'm almighty. I can do whatever I want to. And everybody's on, how is everybody on board with that foolishness? But the reason being is because at some point, we get so wrapped up into man. Now, this is funny because I'm actually going to twist the thank you, Holy Ghost. Not only do we get wrapped up in man, we get wrapped up in money. We get wrapped up in our houses. We get wrapped up in our cars. We get wrapped up in our friends. We get wrapped up in our leisure time. I am an adamant gamer. Yes, I am. The Lord knows my wife will tell you I can stay on a video game from sunup to sundown. I can. I'm 50 years old. I still have to get myself to get up to do something else because that's what I love to do. But I make sure I try to make sure that I do not make that my God. That I do not make that the one thing that is above. Because it's so easy to do. Now, first of all, this is just a statement. This is not anything that I prophesy. God tells you to quit your job. You don't want to quit your job because you worry about how you're going to get paid. Okay, if God is the author of everything, then if he done told you to do something like that, then apparently he got something better. I was working in Cigna. When I left Cigna, God had something else better planned for me. And the funny thing is, Cigna's not here no more. If I had stayed, I wouldn't have had a job. I would have been. But God already has something better planned. We have to focus on God. Do it as unto God because God is the ultimate, not your job. Not your house. I understand we all got bills. We got bills off the wazoo. Yes, I got so many bills I can't pay rent. Uh-oh. Okay, I was wondering if you guys would do that. No, but it's the real. But you know what? I already know when I made the bills, I already knew God was going to cover them. And it's funny that in all that we have, God still covers us. God always makes a way. We have to have faith in God to understand that what he does for us, he's going to make a way. God is the ultimate. We just got finished saying goodbye to our sorrows. He's intentional. There's a reason why these songs are like that because people have went through stuff, and the more you go through stuff, the more God brings you out of stuff, the more you're going to believe that, hey, God got this in control. If you're getting ready to be in an accident and you see the accident happen, trust me, God got it in control. If you do get in an accident and if you do get hit, God got something better for you. He's going to work it out. I've seen it do it. It's going to happen to me. I remember, in 1996, I think it was. All I know is I had worked a midnight shift. I was coming home from work and I fell asleep at the wheel. I did. Y'all not going to believe this. I know y'all, because still to this day don't believe it. But I fell asleep at the wheel. And when I woke up, I was head towards the guardrail. Anybody who drives, the first reaction you're going to get is, so I'm swerving. Now, this is Buffalo, New York in fall. So it's ice on the ground. So all of a sudden, I'm already driving 55 miles an hour. The car starts spinning around, and the 400 had a lot of traffic. And the next thing I know, I was going straight again, and I just kept on driving like that was happening. How did that happen? And when in 1996, I think I was barely 30 years old. I wasn't that great of a driver. I don't think anybody that great of a driver, but God straightened that thing out. Because at 55 miles an hour in rush hour, I should have been dead. But God had other plans for me. So God always will look at the situation and will take over the situation that you get yourself into, but you got to keep focused on God. My last point with 9 minutes to go. Tell myself 9 minutes. Okay, I can do this in 9 minutes. Okay. I was going back to when we said there are times when we have had enough. my characteristics of when I get to the point of I have had enough. I don't want to be shitty nobody. I want to be nasty. I want to just be, I want to go back to Cecil. I'm not going to lie. I just want to go back to me. Because I am tired. If you say something to me, I'm just waiting like a viper. Yes, I am. Why? Because I am fed up. I have had it. All I need is for the pen drop. And me and the pen gonna go at it. Because I am mad. I am tired. I done had enough. I don't need a straw to break the camel back. My back already broke. I'm just waiting for somebody to step on that last nerve. And if you the one, you gonna be the one. Oh, y'all know I ain't the only one. No, I ain't the only one. Yes, that's all I need. I wish a bill collector would call today. Yes, sir, it's gonna be all in popping. Yes, sir. And my cable better not go out because I pay my cable bill on time. And the first thing I want to know is if I pay my cable bill on time, how come y'all ain't got my service on time? I need my service. I've been waiting to watch The Walking Dead all weekend. You gonna go out right now? Oh, yes, sir. You just let me come on. You know what? I don't even want to talk to you. You know why? I want to talk to your supervisor. Why? Because I understand you in the same level with me. I need somebody above you that I can get to. Because I'm just mad right now. I'm sick and tired. I have had enough.
All right.
But then I remember this. I remember, for God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him shall not perish, but have everlasting life. I remember since God decided to give his only Son for me, that I owe it to him to be the best me I could be. I owe it to him to say everything I do, talking on the phone to the bill collectors, talking to the pen that's getting on my last nerve, talking to anybody, doing anything, I have to do it as unto God. And at the moment when I tell myself that, then all of a sudden I feel happy. I feel happy. I think it's because when you focus on God, and we focus on the ultimate goal, which is to be Christ-like, to spread the word, and eventually to end up in heaven, to live eternally with God, then we have to ask ourselves, you know what? It don't matter if the bill collectors is calling, because I'm only in this world for a little while. And after a while, ain't going to be no bill collectors. I understand that I need to lose some weight, but you know what? It's going to be a time when I ain't going to have to lose no weight. I'm going to get you better. It's going to be all right. I know I went to the store and have to go to the doctor, and he told me I can't eat this. This is my favorite food, but I'm going to eat it all right in my heavenly body. I ain't going to never have to need no more money. And you know what? I ain't going to have to be no car. One day I'm just going to wake up and I'm going to be like, I want to go to Australia. And open my eyes, I'm going to be in Australia. So yes, I feel good about that. See, that's the thing, the biggest thing, one of the things that separates us believers from the non-believers is that we have to hope that when it's all said and done, we win. We live in a better place, a place with streets lined with gold. I got a mansion in the sky. There'll be no more hurt, no more worry. There'll be no more ageism. There won't even be no more Trump and Hillary. It'll just be us and them. Nothing will come and will vex our spirit. So, in all that, in all my studying, and Pastor has said this, when God says something twice, apparently he really wants you to get it. So in all my researching, I found Ephesians 6, 5, and 8, which says, servants, respectfully obey your earthly masters, but always with an eye to obeying the real master, Christ. Don't just do what you do to get by, but work heartily as Christ's servants doing what God wants you to do. Work with a smile on your face, always keeping in mind that no matter who happens to be giving the orders, you're really serving God. Good work will get you good pay from the master, regardless of whether you're a slave or free. Now, the funny thing is, I was really going to do this a different way, but in the King James Version, everywhere they said servant, they said slave. We're a black church. We don't like the word slave.
All right.
It kind of brings back, you know. But I had to research slave a little bit, and let's be honest. If you don't agree with me, I understand. But me personally, We all slaves. We slaves to our bills. We slaves to our jobs. We slaves to it. Because if we don't get paid, we're going to be homeless. Two don't work. So we have to do what we have to do. The difference between slavery that we came out of and real slavery is the oppressor. See, our jobs, they don't really oppress us. They try to, but they really don't oppress us. In fact, no, let me go back. Our jobs don't oppress us because we Christians. God's going to make a way for us no matter what we do. Right. But, in looking in the scripture, think about this. If you was to go to your job on tomorrow, gave your 100% for a whole year, I guarantee you everybody in here would get a raise or a promotion. For two reasons. One, you're doing this as unto God. The Bible just said, I'm going to reward you. Two, man can't overlook what you're doing. I don't care what color you is. If you work the hardest, if you're the positive person in the building, and you're doing everything, and your manager comes up to you, and they can depend on you, and everybody's like, oh my God, Sister Dawn is the best at what she do. Oh my God, and all you keep hearing is, oh, you need to go see Sister Teresa, or you need to go see Sister Rebecca, or you need to go see this person, or you need to go see this. That's reverberating through your company. And all because you're not working for them, you're working as unto God. God will bless you. Because some of y'all want, how many of y'all need a financial blessing? How many of y'all want a long-term financial blessing? Well, think about this. The more you get paid, the less blessing you need. If you go to work tomorrow and work as unto God, in a year's time, I'm telling you, the reason why I know because it happened for us. Definitely happened for my wife. My wife has a different type of job, but she started out as a teller something, and all of a sudden, my wife and she worked, and she was just constantly, y'all know my wife. My wife is the nicest person. I don't know why she chose me to get married, but anyway, my wife is the nicest person. It was just Boss's Day. Now this is funny, because my wife has the same spirit of work. It was just Boss's Day this last week. Her boss did not get anything. She got a whole bunch of stuff. They was giving her flowers and a gift card and all kinds of this because her character, the way she is, oh, yeah, oh, and I'm going to work harder. I'm not going to complain. My wife never, she complains to me. She never complains. I might just do. Sister Dawn, same way. She going to work, boom. We going to knock it out. We going to do this, we going to do that. Don't have a whole, and you see these people excelling. Why? Because their attitude is, you know what? I'm going to do it as unto God. I'm going to do my best all the time. And you know what? And that God, some lessons you're holding up. I don't know why I'm going here, but I know it's about my time. But I'm just going to say it. Some people are holding up your blessings just because you are not doing everything that you do as unto God. God cannot bless you if you're not holding up your end of the bargain. God can tell you your blessing is through that door, but if you don't walk through it, you can't get it. It's been waiting for you. It's right there. God has blessed us all with something. It don't matter if you're working at McDonald's, or because guess what? McDonald's got managers. McDonald's got CEOs. Just look, we live with this we black stuff. No, we not like we Christians. Amen. We got favor. That's right. So therefore, listen, what's the name the girl with Donald Trump? Omarosa. I don't know who she is, but I know she got a lot of money. Amen. Something happened, so you can't tell me black people can't be blessed. Yes, black people can be blessed, and Christians really can't be blessed. Listen in the word that we can be blessed. But that's all I'm saying. Because I'm going to close this out. I was going to do some other stuff, but I got 19 seconds to wrap this up. So, there are three parts of my life. My work, my house, and my church. I used to believe that could not let all three spill over to each other because I don't want home to affect work, I don't want work to affect church. But I have noticed that the older I've gotten, it is kind of impossible for that to happen. Whatever happens on one, happens on the other. So I have made it my point to every day just do everything as unto God. I'm going to go to work and work as unto God, come to church and worship and play and do what I do as unto God. Not unto people. I love y'all, but I'm not doing it unto y'all. Do it as unto God. At church, at home, I'm going to do it as unto God. I'm going to love my wife the way God says I'm supposed to love my wife. if you have a job that there's nothing positive, and I know some of us got it, there's nothing positive, but you don't see anything, that means because God is waiting on you to be the positive person in that job. He has blessed you with talents and faith and favor to let his light shine through you. You have to be that positive person. It doesn't matter. Because this is the thing. If you're the positive person, all the negative will eventually leave. God will make everybody else uncomfortable around you so much they have to go. And then when the new people come in and you're a positive person, the first thing they're going to do is latch on to your positivity. And you never know, and this is the other thing about being positive, you never know what other people are going through outside their life. If you're positive and they latch on to you, you might be the only positive thing they have in their life. Even at work, your job that you hate. Even at home, the place you don't want to go to. Even with your friends, even as negative as they are, you might be the only positive person. Listen, stop not taking people call that you know is negative. Y'all just got to fight through that. I know you don't want to do it, but you got to fight through that. Because they call you because you might be the only positive person that they know. You might be the only one who give them that constant word, well, you know, and you know how we do, it's going to be all right. It's going to be all right. You never know. The person who committed suicide was just needed that one last person to tell them it's going to be all right. That's right. And they called your number and you didn't answer it. They was waiting on it. Because they did a fleece thing. They did the fleece thing. They said, Lord, I'm going to call Sister LaShawn. And if she answers the phone and say something positive, I'm going to give her one more day. But if she don't answer the phone, I'm just going to take my life. Or I'm going to backslide. Or I'm going to take that drink. Or I'm going to sleep with that man. Or I'm going to curse that person out. Or I'm going to just show on out. Or I'm just going to give up. I'm just not going to come to church no more. I'm not going to do save no more. If she don't answer that phone, this is what I'm going to do. Sister LaShawn at home, and she said, oh my God, here you go again. I just wish they'd get it together. I'm not going to answer the phone. Oh, that's unto God. God said, hello. Hey, girl, how you doing? For real? Girl, you know you've been going to this for a long time, but we're going to continue to pray. We're going to pray until we get this right. I'm going to be in your corner no matter what. We're going to pray. In fact, you know what? Maybe we need to get together and maybe we need to touch and agree. Maybe we need to do something. Is there anything that I can do to make your life a little bit better today? Make you feel a little bit better? Because listen, I've been in that same seat. That's the one thing we forget. We've been there before. We was there. Where the person who you're supposed to be positive for, we was there. We just out of it now. But we went through that because we were strong enough to get through that. It's up to us to do it as unto God. I'm going to answer this phone as unto God because God is looking at me. Yes, we're going to work this out. We're going to pray. Anyway, that's my time. Come on, everybody stand up to your feet real quick. It's hard being a Christian. Nobody told me that when I got saved. It really is. It's hard being a Christian. You know. And I think with me, the hardest thing about being a Christian is, I'm not going to lie, it's not being evil. I'm not going to lie. It's easy for me to be evil and do evil stuff. It just really is. You know, because I used to be a type of person, I want to get you back. And there's a reason for that. You know, I've been through some stuff that has took me down this road because I've always felt like I had a chip on my shoulder, and you know, I always ask people, what's the worst feeling in the world to be taken for granted or underrated? And there's a reason why I ask that, because that's how I feel a lot of times. I'm not going to tell you which one I feel like, but I don't like either. But the thing that I understand is with God, all things are good. I don't have to worry about chips on my shoulder because God got it in control. God sees everything. When y'all don't see, God sees everything. When y'all just see the outside, God sees my heart. When when I mess up and had good intentions, God knows what my mindset was. You know, He knows that I really didn't mean to be speeding. He knows I was just really trying to get to church on time. You know, we ain't supposed to be speeding anyway. I'm just using that example. But He knows all y'all saw was me. Here you go, flying down the street again. My heart was, I just wanted to get to church on time. See, God sees that. And if you go through your own, if you have your own things that you go through, then you have you understand what I'm saying. And everybody has something. But the thing is, doing what you do as unto God, there's hope in that. There's blessings in that. There's joy in that. Because at the end of the day, we're doing God's will. I'm going to hand the rest of this over to missionary Clay. She's going to take it from here.